Hello everyone, thank you so much for watching. Before you do anything else, go ahead and subscribe and activate those notifications by clicking on that bell icon below. So it's time for another drawing tutorial, and I'm a huge fan of the American artist Jacob Lawrence. Oddly enough, I've never seen his work in person, which is on my bucket list, on my things to do. So I don't know what these paintings look like in person, how detailed, how thick the paint is layered, because a photograph or video never really gives you the full experience. That's why I'm a big advocate for experiencing art one-on-one, going to the shows, going to museums, buying local art, supporting your local artists. This one that we're going to do today, I don't know what it looks like in person, how detailed it is, and the image. Let me show you. So we're doing The Migration of the Negro, panel 22. And in the image, it doesn't look very detailed. The black coats to me look like they were done with the Sharpie that was running out. And I don't know if that's the case in real life. Because in the bars of the cell, prison cell, I see, there's blues, there's blacks, but I want to experience his art face to face, up close and personal. Back to Jacob Lawrence. He was born on September 7th, 1917, and he died on June 9th, the year 2000. And he was known for illustrating the African American experience. And most artists, they don't receive notoriety or fame or accomplish much or sell paintings until after their death. It's known that sometimes your biggest career move is dying when you're an artist. But that wasn't the case for Jacob Lawrence. Like at the age of 18, he had his first show. A year later, he had his first solo show, and that was at the age of 19. And by the age of 24, he was the first black artist represented by a mainstream gallery. So he gained success fairly fast, actually very fast, I might add. If only some of us were so lucky. Back to the painting we're drawing today, The Migration of the Negro, panel 22. This is panel 22 out of a 60-panel series. And this series is about, the 6 million African Americans that left the rural areas to the industrial cities, for work. They had better economic opportunities. Up north, there was less racial oppression. I can't only imagine, I can't imagine what it was like. Especially with this one, it looks like they were just arrested. They're wearing their street clothes. Their demeanor is very, head down. I love how Jacob can capture something very traumatic and unpleasant, life-altering, such as getting taken to prison unjustly. It's just, these things are, very serious things. I hate repeating myself, I said things too much. But, as serious as his subject matter is, it's captured in a very bright way. And I love his usage of color. I love the way he captures the human form. It's very unique to him. And his paintings pretty much speak for themselves. There's no explanation at all required because the form, the shape, the expression, and the way the figures are created say so much about what's going on, and it captures it perfectly. I don't know if I made any sense. I'm blown away by his work, and so today we're going to do panel 22. So grab your pencil. I have my Sharpies because I think they're running out, and let's get started. If you haven't seen my other Jacob Lawrence video, check that out. I did the 3 schoolgirls at the chalk block. Now we have 3 gentlemen here. Since there's 3 people here, one of them's at the edge, the other one you can still see. So you kind of want to space them out evenly on your paper. So I would do start, this one's going to run at the edge of your paper. That would be the top part of his back. So one, and then you decide, okay, the other one, maybe I want it around here, and then the third one. So now we have the 3 bodies. Now here's where I'm a little bit confused, because I don't know if I'm seeing this in the image or I've just made it up in my mind. And I don't know that because I haven't seen them in person. But here I'm going to add what would be the collar. This one has a much bigger collar. And then this one will make a different type of collar. Here I want to add in his t-shirt that he's wearing. Not his t-shirt, it's like a white collar shirt, so it's peeking out. Coat collar, shirt collar. So then you're just going to bring this down for the sleeves. 1. And then, once again, I haven't seen this. The photograph doesn't do justice. I don't know if it's it has a seam there or not, but we're going to give it one just in case. Over here. Maybe this one has a larger cuff and buttons. I'm gonna take creative liberties since I can't make it out on the picture. Maybe this one has his sleeves rolled up. You know, they just got picked up, so maybe they were going out in town, so they're wearing their snazzy suits. Oops. See, and in my head, there's like a line here, because it's a multi-tone black coat. Now we'll do the bottoms. His shirt's sticking out a little bit. And then there's another line here. So I've created my own type of jacket. Whether that's the case or not, who knows. So then we'll make this one a little bit longer. So now we have the 3 different jackets. Very easy, it's very linear shape. And now their heads, since they're looking down, you just see the tops of them. This one, you can kind of see his hat, and then his ears are sticking out. This guy has it slanted to the side, so, no, this way. So you see one ear, and then his head. There's like a line here, which is a mortar, I guess, of the cell they're in. And then there's the cell bars up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, this guy's pants, he's wearing like pinstripe pants, which is kind of cool. I feel like he needs another line here on his coat. 2 lines, one in the middle. I feel like this one has a pocket here, but like, so we'll just go ahead and add it. This guy's his legs are open, and since his coat is so long, you only see him separated. And now their hands. 2 lines. Connect them with the smiley face. Another smiley face. Go up, and then go behind the hand. That's going to make the cuff go up here, out, and then you're going to extend to connect to him. So once again, oops, the hand, smiley face, go around. Doesn't look too good, but it's okay. And then his hand. I almost feel like the size of the hands are exaggerated to kind of emphasize the weight that's been added to them as they've been, I don't know, it seems like, for me, this painting, this piecing is very heavy, and it's very visible on the way he depicted the hands. So down, out a little bit for the thumb, in and out, and then 4 little lines to suggest the thumbs. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That wasn't very good, but you can always fix it. But if you mess something up, just make the line thicker and it always looks better. See? Doesn't that look better now that it's thicker? I feel like the hands are like this, but like, you know, like that, something. And now we're going to do the same thing here. Down. So his thumb is now over here. 1, 2. Ooh, that doesn't look good. I feel like maybe it should be longer. Yeah, because that looks really bad. Oopsie. Now, we're going to recreate this over here. Equal sign, arm, arm. Smiley face, smiley face. Smiley face, smiley face. Up, up, in, in, in. in. It's like an 8 almost. And then he has very long arms. A Y. Down, down, out a little bit, down. Thumb. Thumb. Down, hands. want to add the fingers because that doesn't look. I feel like I like this better than that. So I'm going to stick with this because I really like this. So I guess it just depends what you prefer. And then the last one, he's actually not attached to anybody, so you just draw hand. It's kind of curved. His thumb. Looks like a Lego. And now we're done. Actually, I don't know what medium he used, but I'm going to use marker. But that was pretty simple. So I'm doing it with marker, and I'm taking a little bit of creative liberties. And that's where I'm at right now. So I am done. And I just remembered 2 things that I already knew but I had forgotten. If you want something in marker for it to look good, 1, it has to be a quality marker, and 2, you have to have good quality paper. And these little self-stick pads are not good paper. There's like a plastic layering on this edge. The markers were Crayola. Not really the best product to use. But I did enjoy working in marker. I just need to get better markers like Prismacolors and better paper, of course. But I hope you enjoyed the drawing tutorial. If you still haven't colored it yet, stay away from markers. But I do love, even though this is like the medium is not the best and the paper is not the best, like that message is still conveyed, you know? What's strong with this is like the imagery is strong, the statement is bold, there's something to be said about the composition, about what's going on. And I think when you have a strong concept, a strong idea, it really doesn't matter what your medium or the quality of the medium is, like it will carry the message through, even if it's done on cheap paper and with cheap crayons. Markers. Like I said, if you haven't checked out my other Jacob Lawrence tutorial, check that out. I regret doing it on cheap paper. I should have done it on better paper so I could have executed it better, but maybe the next one. Well, hope you enjoyed it. That's all for today. Make sure you subscribe, activate those notifications, and until next time, adios. Bye.